The officer ordered the soldier to lift a wooden beam that weighed 130 pounds. The soldier's strength was already drained, but he still used all his power to raise it and slowly placed it on his shoulder. The officer told him to lift it over his head. The soldier quietly raised the beam higher. The officer was surprised. He told his men that if the soldier dropped the wood, they should shoot him. The soldier's body began to shake, but he did not let go. He was not afraid of being shot. He was afraid that the spirit of the American troops would collapse. Every day they had to work for more than 10 hours. Sometimes, if they were careless, they might fall to their deaths. The enemy wanted to break their will and turn them into walking corpses. Earlier, the officer had ordered his men to push the soldier down a staircase, making him suffer terribly, while the other prisoners could only watch. The beam felt heavier and heavier, but he refused to quit. Minute by minute, time passed. Everyone around slowly stopped their work. The prisoners looked at him with admiration and silently cheered for him. He knew that in that moment he was not fighting for himself. He was fighting for his country and his people. The soldier locked eyes with the officer and thought, "My courage to live is more frightening than death." The officer felt fear. He could not believe this man had such strong will. The soldier pushed hard and raised the beam even higher, proving he would never surrender. The officer grew uneasy. He told the soldier to stop looking at him, but the soldier kept staring. The officer felt insulted. He raised his gun and shot the man to the ground. At that moment, he knew Japan was destined to fail. The soldier realized he had already won. The enemy had already lost. The officer fell to his knees and cried, "If one man's will could not be broken, how could they conquer a nation?" Not long after, Japan announced unconditional surrender. The soldiers were gathered and told they were going to bathe, but armed guards stood around them. They all knew they would soon be killed. Japan would never allow this evidence to remain in history. Just as they prepared to face death, they heard the roar of airplanes in the sky. Everyone cheered because victory had come. The planes dropped supplies again and again, and they celebrated with joy. Only this soldier slowly climbed the stairs to the officer's room. He wanted to see what had become of the cruel man, but the officer had already fled. The man finally returned to his homeland. He kissed the ground deeply and held his family tight. This character is based on a real person. Do you think this soldier is a hero?